Lewis Hamilton's journey with Ferrari has emerged as one of the most talked-about narratives in modern Formula One. Just when it seemed that the early turbulent moments were finally settling, a new and impactful development surfaced. Shortly before the Grand Prix of Japan, Ferrari quietly introduced an important update to Hamilton's Model 25. An update that has the potential to transform the way he competes this weekend and beyond. This is not a simple alteration of the front wing or an adjustment to the rear suspension. We are talking about a direct and personalized overhaul of the most essential interface between Hamilton and his car, namely, the steering wheel. The crucial point is that this change is not merely a superficial or minor ergonomic tweak. It represents a profound revision of the software and its functionalities, aligning Hamilton's cockpit at Ferrari more closely with the configuration he used during his long and extremely successful career at Mercedes. According to internal sources, this update incorporates features that Hamilton always wished to have access to during his time at the Scuderia. What exactly has changed? How might these modifications influence his performance in Japan? And what do they indicate about Ferrari's commitment to making him feel truly at home? Stay with us until the end as we explore every aspect of this surprising innovation, its impact on the season of 2025, and why it might be the most decisive move Ferrari has made this year. And do not forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and activate notifications so you do not miss any detail of this remarkable chapter in the history of Formula One. The overhaul focuses on a completely redesigned steering wheel software interface, crafted specifically for Hamilton's preferences. From his very first tests with Ferrari, he had expressed concerns about the way information was being conveyed through the dashboard and the car's controls. Unlike Charles Leclerc, who opts for a clean and simplified display showing only the essential lap data, Hamilton has always preferred a more comprehensive approach. He values having real-time access to engine mapping, tire temperatures, energy recovery indicators, and fuel mixtures, all layered in a way that enables him to make instant strategic decisions without waiting for instructions from the pit wall. For the Grand Prix of Japan, Ferrari has finally unveiled a new steering wheel layout that not only expands the engine information, but also reorganizes the controls in a manner similar to the system Hamilton used at Mercedes. This new format includes a multiple menu system, a flexible section on the display that allows him to adjust secondary settings of the power unit, and the ability to modify engine parameters during the race. Such features were crucial to his success at Mercedes, where subtle real-time adjustments frequently maximized performance under variable track conditions. What is most intriguing is that this update was implemented exclusively in Hamilton's car, while Leclerc continues to use Ferrari's standard dashboard configuration. This is a choice based on personal preferences rather than favoritism. Ferrari's strategy shows that team principal Fred Vasseur and the engineering crew are attentive to the pilot's feedback. After all, the seven-time world champion knows exactly what is needed to win, and does not hesitate to ask. The new steering wheel configuration also includes updated software that provides faster access to hybrid deployment strategies and power unit recovery settings. Why is this relevant? On a circuit like Suzuka, where energy management plays a crucial role both in defense and attack on long straights and high-speed corners, being able to adjust engine output in real time can mean the difference between gaining a position or being stuck in traffic. For Hamilton, who is still building chemistry with race engineer Riccardo Adami, having greater control at his fingertips could be transformative. It is also worth highlighting Hamilton's commitment to adapting to life at Ferrari. He has been investing many hours in the simulator, participating in evening sessions in Maranello, and even relocating temporarily to reduce travel and stay closer to the factory. This level of dedication deserves a team that is willing to meet the pilot halfway, and this update to the steering wheel proves that Ferrari is committed to making him feel at home. Arriving at the Grand Prix of Japan, Hamilton and Ferrari need an impeccable weekend more than ever. After the double disqualification in China, where Hamilton lost a hard-earned position in 6th place, and Leclerc saw his 4th place compromised, the pressure is mounting. The team cannot afford another weekend marred by communication failures, strategic errors, or technical oversights. This update may provide the necessary boost to bring stability and focus. especially in an environment of high speed and elevated risk such as Suzuka. The Grand Prix of Japan will serve as the testing ground for all elements of this new driving system. The sinuous curves of Sector 1, the challenging 130R curve, and the precision required in the DGNA bends demand adjustments in fractions of a second. If Hamilton manages to access the essential settings without hesitation or delay in communication, it could free up tenths of a second previously lost, translating into a place on the podium or even a victory. Beyond the direct impact on performance, this update sends a strong psychological signal. It demonstrates that Ferrari is attuned to Hamilton's demands, willing to adapt, and above all, ready to operate as a team centered around its leading driver, something he was accustomed to during more than a decade at Mercedes. Such synergy can take months or even seasons to solidify, but every technical adjustment and new configuration is rapidly transforming Ferrari in a way that is surprising. Of course, no innovation in Formula One is a magic solution. The complexity of modern Formula One cars means that even the smallest change can trigger a cascade of effects. Even with a steering wheel interface that is more intuitive and aligned with his instincts, Hamilton will need time to fully exploit its potential. The real performance gains depend not only on the hardware or software, but on how effectively the driver and team can extract maximum performance under pressure, which requires constant improvement in communication, adaptation, and trust at every track session. Now, all eyes are on Suzuka. This marks a turning point because for the first time since joining Ferrari, Hamilton is not only adapting to the team, it is the team that is adjusting to him. This shift, subtle as it may seem, carries monumental significance, as it indicates that Ferrari is no longer merely offering the driver a seat, but rather a system designed for his style. This advancement represents a significant step for a team historically rooted in its own traditions and engineering culture. The risks go beyond the performance of a single driver or a single race weekend. This steering wheel update symbolizes a broader challenge that Ferrari and possibly the entire grid must face. Can the team evolve quickly enough to keep pace with the demands of elite talent? Lewis Hamilton is not in Maranello to settle for a 5th or 6th place. He is there to make history. Every button pressed, every adjustment, and every dashboard reading now carries the weight of that ambition, including the pursuit of the elusive 8th title. At Suzuka, a circuit renowned for its technical precision and uncompromising rigor, the first real test of this evolution will take place. It is a venue where weaknesses are exposed and strengths are rewarded. If Hamilton manages to gain even a tenth of a second, whether through rapid adjustments to the engine modes or by anticipating tire degradation sooner, it could be decisive in outpacing his rivals in qualifying. In a season defined by extremely narrow margins, every update plays a crucial role, and this one may be the most decisive of all. Furthermore, it is interesting to observe how this change may impact the internal dynamics of the team. Will Leclerc begin to request his own modifications to the steering wheel to match Hamilton's configuration? We might witness the emergence of two distinct development paths within Ferrari, with each driver adapting the car in fundamentally different ways. If that occurs, how will the team maintain unity in its development and strategy for the remainder of the season? These are not merely technical adjustments, but strategic transformations, psychological triggers, and cultural shifts that could redefine the very DNA of Ferrari's racing operation. This is an evolution that may mark the beginning of a new era. Although there are only a few races left in the season, the foundations being laid now could determine not only Ferrari's performance in 2025, but also its competitiveness in the years to come. So what do you think? Is Ferrari finally providing Hamilton with what he needs to fight at the front once again? Or are these just the initial steps on a long road toward full competitiveness? Could this be the start of a new era for the team, or merely a timely distraction from deeper issues beneath the surface? If you enjoy these in-depth analyses of the technical, tactical, and emotional landscape of Formula One, do not forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and activate all notifications, because as the season intensifies, you will surely want to follow every detail, from cockpit innovations to championship ambitions. Thank you very much for watching and see you in the next video.